and welcome to Cook with Mel. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. If you are new here, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you know when I've posted a new recipe. Today we have got an amazing solution to the dreaded keto bad bread. It's just 2 ingredients and much more cost effective than buying Tic Tacs or some other bread mints. It tastes very much like a spearmint Tic Tac and very pleasant. So I'm going to show you now what they look like. There's no need to store them in the fridge or freezer or anything. You can just keep them in the cupboard. And if you are on the go, if you're at work, lovely to just keep it in your bag or in the car or anywhere close by, so that when you feel furry or you feel like you need a refresh, shall we call it, you've got bread mints, 0 calories, 0 carbs. Let's get into the recipe now. So you're basically going to need 1 cup of xylitol. Now let's talk about xylitol a little bit. This is the brand that I'm using, and it has virtually no nutritional information. I'll just show you that now. Yeah, it's got 0 carbs, 0 sugars, 0 everything, basically. And this is how we are going to achieve a 0 carb, 0 sugars bread mints. And the other ingredient you're going to need is peppermint extract, or if you're at a health store, you can buy peppermint oil as well. And we're going to use about a tablespoon of that. And you should achieve quite a nice intensity of a mint flavor. You're going to need a small stainless steel pot for this, just so the xylitol doesn't stick to your pan. And we are going to set our burners to real low, because all we want to do is melt the xylitol. You can't use erythritol or monk fruit or any other sweetener, because the xylitol will crystallize in the correct way. So adding a cup to our pot, you're just going to leave it alone, simmering on very low until it melts. While your xylitol is melting, you're going to grease and line a baking sheet, because what we're going to do is, when the xylitol is in liquid form, we're going to pour this over. After we've added the peppermint extract or oil, we're going to add it over, and then it's going to set. So do prepare that. No need to stir or anything, it'll do it all by itself. And you can see as it's melting, the edges are very clear. Now you can see my xylitol has completely cooled, and I'm going to turn off the heat now and now let it cool for 10 minutes. Our xylitol is cool now, so I'm going to add a teaspoon of peppermint extract and stir that in. Oh, that's very minty. And now you're literally going to pour your mixture onto your parchment paper or baking paper. And you're just going to spread that a little. Now your bread mints need to set, and you will do that. They need to dry out overnight. And just a word of warning, xylitol is quite poisonous to animals, and anything peppermint, cats are attracted to. So do not leave it on your counter. Put it in the oven and close the oven, and your animals should be safe from this bread mint that is poisonous to them. I'm going to put it in the oven now and let it set for 24 hours. As your bread mints dry out, you can separate the dry from the wet and let it continue drying, or you can just leave it alone. Our wait time is up and we're ready to have bread mints. I'll just whip it out of the oven and you can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like out of the oven. And now you're going to need to break it up into 1 gram pieces. I actually had a taste of this, you know, because the edge will dry first. And I had a taste of it, and it tastes so good. It tastes like spearmint. So now you're going to break this up into 1 gram pieces. So let's do that.
Am I the only one that thinks this looks like a scene out of Breaking Bad? You know Walter White when he's... Anywho.
So this is about the size that you're looking for. Mine are quite thick. I think my pan is maybe not as even as I'd like, but that's quite thick. So you should get a bigger spread over your tray. But even if you don't, and if you know, end up with 2 gram pieces, I don't think anything is gonna, you know, happen. So I'll just continue breaking these up as you would do, and we'll check in when it's all done. So here we are, our 0 carb, 0 sugar breath mints. They taste like a Tic Tac or any breath mint that you might buy, you know, in the store. They're cheaper to make. It's the cost of 1 peppermint essence, a little bit of peppermint essence, and you know, a little bit of xylitol. So if you're suffering with bad breath, here is a great 0 carb, cheaper solution. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and be well.